trickster, the hustler, the con man, the liar and the class clown. This is an ode to them all. Every young child learns to lie, just a white one here and there, a white light searching out in the darkness. Or maybe it's best to say, prodding the walls to find the gaps. Or no, I should use an analogy to doorways. That way I can segue it into gatekeepers and go from there. Well, let's just take it as done. The trickster is a child. He's a liar and a thief. He steals a cookie. The crumbs fresh around his mouth and stands firmly on his ground before the mother at the gates. He tells a lie. He spins a tale. He tells a fib. A naive little lie that hides deep understanding at its root. He understands the structure of the world now. He can pick its lock. It's a simple skill, and an important skill is all it is a questioning and a testing of the world. Words. He is picking locks. Just words. He is breaking walls. Just a choice of words. He is opening ears. Just a playfulness of words. Oh no. What's that? Grab the soap. The gatekeepers are not amused. Wash his mouth out. Wash those words away. That language belongs in the gutter. Those thoughts belong in the trash. But it's too late now. There they are. The secrets. The unspoken agreements. The things swept under the mat. There they are, in the air, in the minds and on the tongues. Then there comes a time when he walks through the gates, leaves the nest, flies the coop, and finds himself on the road. He follows the white line trail of the tarmac. His map, a blank canvas. He becomes a crosser of borders, and hoping someday to be a shifter of them too. Here he is, free to practice his power, away from the eyes of his society and the people who know his name and his shames. This is where he will become fully formed. This is where he bends the world, or is squashed beneath it. Hey! You there! Young man! I want you to tell me when to stop. Anytime you like. This is your card. Remember it with your life. And now I cut the deck a few times. Just for you, I'll cut it a few more times. But because I like you, I'll let you cut the deck too.
You know, the cut in the deck doesn't actually shuffle it.
And now, by simply watching your face, I'll figure out which card is yours. Yeah, I believe I've got it. I bet you what little you have left. That the next card I turn over is your card.
Sure. What have I got to lose?
You see, the trick is in knowing where the trick is.
Oh, I wish I'd known you.
Well, you've known me well enough.
She talked about you a lot.
So what'd she say about me?
I heard you made a killing at the races, Holmes.
That's just Ada exaggerating. I just give it away.
Eugene said he saw you rolling in the stuff.
Do I look like I'm rolling in anything to you?
You never seem to lose to me too much, do you, Burns? You always justify me.
You know, I don't have to take this. If you guys don't want to play, that's fine with me.
Looks like you woke up Goldilocks.
She's crying. I've got to go.
Well, Burns, it's time to show our cards. Sit down, Burns.
You're doing this for Kate. Anything I can say?
You lost this bet a while ago, I'm afraid. Yeah, he just here to sleep out.
I was left with 3 cards and a nearly empty diary to know him by. And the diary was mainly card tricks he picked up along the way. They only meant to rough him up a little, but apparently he had a bad heart. How you doing, babe?
Can't do this right now.
There's your mark. I'm gonna go get an ice cream. Yeah. See you in some. Don't wait up, huh?
He just ran by. I can't see him anymore.
What did he look like?
He was young. God, I really don't know. It just happened so fast.
Look, it's all right. It's okay.
Look, I'm really sorry.
It's not your fault, really. It's fine. Just wondering how the hell I'm going to get home tonight.
Do you live far?
Oh, yeah, actually, bit of a hike.
Well, look. How much do you need to get home?
Oh, look, no, that's too much to ask.
Well, how about I buy you lunch first?
Okay.
My name's Amy.
Coy.
Why do I always let you look after the girls?
I don't know, Mose. Why did I let you look after the cash?
Because I knew how to make it stretch. I suppose you could say the same about the girls. I remember when we were kids? Remember that strongman show we used to put on at the school fete?
Yeah, I remember.
Step right up, step right up. Test your strength against a boy. Are you man enough, sir, or you, madam? Step right up and behold the power of youth. Now I bet each of you $1 that I can hold these two triangles together against your combined weight, trying to pull them apart. Will you take the bet? All right then. On the count of 3, pull. 1, 2, 3.
And you made me pick everyone's pockets while you did that.
If you weren't kissing the girls behind the petting zoo. I was always the ideas man. You were always off being Casanova. Hell, you weren't even there that time those teenagers got wise to one of our tricks. I got hide on the Ferris wheel. I was on that thing for 2 hours while you were getting your tongue stuck in some girl's braces.
Why did you have to hurt me, Mose?
I could ask you the same. I think it's time we saw her again.
Any volunteers? How about you?
She was mine, Coy. She liked me. Why'd you have to steal her too?
I'm sorry. It's just me.
You didn't steal me. You can't steal a person. It was my choice. I loved you too. You have nothing to apologize for.
Ah, yeah, she says that, but that's your trick, isn't it?
So you guys have been hustling for a while now.
Oh, hell. Since we're in nappies.
Have you always stuck to smaller cons, or
No, we've done some bigger ones.
like what?
Well, I was always a fan of the pigeon drop.
Well, what does that involve?
Do we show it? Okay. So you'll be the proprietor of a restaurant. Coy will already be sitting at the table.
Yeah, I'm the one doing the actual con because I'm the one with a pretty face.
Anyhow, it's quite late. All you're wanting to do is lock up. But I come in. I'll be the last customer you serve this evening. Now I sit down and I order up the largest meal I can fit down my throat. The swankier the restaurant, the better.
Yeah.
Now, I finish and you eventually approach me with the bill. I calm you down. I sell some story about how I'm celebrating an important moment, treating myself this one night. And I must have left my wallet at home. And I tell you that I'm just going to duck off and grab it and then I'll pay for my meal. But before I do, I leave you with something of value, as a sign of good faith. It doesn't really matter what it is. In this case, we'll say it's a violin. It's the old classic. Now, I sell some sob story about how it's my livelihood, I've had it my whole life, and it's been passed down to me, and so on and so forth. Now, you eventually comply. I mean, it's late, you just want to lock up. So I leave, and I tell you to be back in 10 minutes with the money I owe you.
Yeah, now this is where I come in. Now, I fold up my paper, ask for the bill. Now, while I'm paying, I say, couldn't help but over here, but I happen to be a dealer in rare instruments, and if you wouldn't mind if I, had a look at it. You can't see why not, and hand the thing over. So now I take a good long hard look at the thing. I and I over it and say things like, well, I never. This can't be. I tell you what a rare find this thing is, and name some stupid astronomical price. I then tell you some story about needing to leave, urgent business or something like that, but not before leaving you with my card. Yeah. Now we let you stew for a bit, and you start hoping, wishing, praying that Mose doesn't come back.
Unfortunately, I do come back. I pull out a tired and tacky old wallet and practically empty the contents to pay for my meal.
This is where the con can go two ways. Either you give Mose my card, tell him what a lucky day it is for him, and go to bed feeling like a good Samaritan.
Or you can try and buy the violin off me. You've got plenty of money in the till. It's been a great night. Now, I continue to refuse, but you continue to insist. Eventually, I walk out of your restaurant a whole lot richer while you're left with a cheap and shitty old violin and feeling quite smug. You're making your mark into a hustler. And they don't get wise to the trick because they think that they're the one pulling it.
And there's an infinite way you can pull this con. You can pull it off in any environment with any object. It's all about making them pay for a higher return that never comes.
The essence of every money con that ever was and ever will be.
Will you do me up, babe?
Were we just pulling a pigeon drop on each other this whole time?
I've been searching for those killers my whole life. Those bastards who... I mean, you could say I became quite adept at the romance con too.
Sorry.
I found them. It took me a while, but I found them. I didn't know what I was going to do once I found them. I thought the rage would take over and tell me. But all I felt was cold and lost. But then I met you and Mose. And slowly a plan started to come together. I'm sorry. Did I make you feel used?
No. We're all using each other.
That's not an answer.
We talked about it before that night.
That night was sincere.
Was it?
Remember what to do?
It's okay. I've got this.
Ready?
Yeah, I'll just have fish and chips, thanks.
Excuse me, mate. Where's the bathroom? Thanks.
I'm so sorry. If that is, could you get her another one, and I'll pay for it. I swear. Actually, while you're at it, can I have another one too? Is that all right? Hey, mate, how much do I owe you? For her as well.
No, not for me.
Yeah, no, I'll get this because I did the whole dropping the thing. Yeah, look, okay, if I give you, actually, can I get some change because I've only got sort of big moves. Take those back there. There. I can take that there. Yeah, so look, I'm really sorry about that. I'll just don't know.
It was strange. Well, that's sure to sort him out. Bye.
Wait, hang on.
away with it this time.
How am I supposed to trust you?
You can't.
Are you sure you want to go through with this, Con?
With you strong boys, what could go wrong?
No, I'm serious. Are you sure?
I'll just keep treading water on my own. I've been circling around this moment since I found them. Now that you're in my life, I can finally go in for the kill.
I pushed you into a decision this night.
Shh. Don't think about it. Just let it play.
I know what happens to us.
Don't worry about it, babe. Tell me what you said next.
Will you be safe with him?
You're the ones that are going to be roughed up by them.
I'll rough you off.
Come on, Corey. It's time to play cards.
Not this already.
Cards are in place. It's time.
Will you start the con?
We start the con.
I constantly lose.
Mm-hmm. You lose, beating me to win.
It's time to leave the table.
It's not time yet.
I'm sorry, Rose.
It's not time for sorries yet.
I fell for her.
Yeah, sure you did. It's time to leave the table.
I don't want to leave.
It's time.
I can't do this.
You leave the table.
I leave the table. I walk into the bedroom. It's quiet.
There's a body in the bed.
Special here. Here's him. This isn't right.
There's a body in the bed.
I walk towards the bed.
There's a body in it.
There's blood in the bed. There's blood dripping off the body.
There's a body in the bed. Leave me. You bastard. I'm all bloody alone. Leave me.
They cut me up.
I'm so sorry. All I could do was run. I just...
Babe, it's okay.
They cut me up, Coy.
I'm so sorry.
I think it's time we talked.
Make yourself comfortable. We're not good people, Coy. We're thieves. There's no use denying that. We steal from people. Feel smug. It's superior while doing it. That's why we do it, isn't it? It's the old adrenaline going. Makes you feel like a big man. Better than a warm prostitute on a cold night. And you even wake up in the morning with more money in your wallet than you started with. If you could divide this world up into saints and sinners, you'd know which side we're on. Who says we're any better than these guys? We've been eating from the same table all this time.
Who did you cut up, Mose?
Oh, just because you weren't holding the knife doesn't mean that you didn't strike the first blow.
Come on, Coy. We've been eating from the same table this whole time. Why stop now?
Hey, babe.
He's right, isn't he?
No, I don't think so. Being a little bit too melodramatic. I mean, really, it's all just been a pigeon drop the whole time, hasn't it? We give them a choice. We show them a con. We show them a way to trick their fellow man. We only ever stole from the greedy.
Not only.
Not only. It was only tricks, though. We never pulled a knife. You never threatened or played on their fears. We never sat at their table. They have no right to share yours.
I
don't start getting all self-righteous, Coy. When we pull a con, play a trick, we don't just take away a little bit of money. We take away a little bit of confidence and replace it with a little bit of fear. I mean, how can they trust their society? How can they trust their fellow man once we're done with them? Ooh, but it runs deeper than that, doesn't it? How can they trust themselves? We give them the rope to hang themselves, trick them into tying the knot.
We didn't pull it for him. You're not an executioner.
Oh no! No, we were just playing. We were just playing a trick. Oh, how playful and fun and innocent we must be. No. We're the instigators. We're the downfall of society, you and I. We're the researchers that strapped an actor into a chair and had a dial in front of him and told the test subjects to turn that dial, and that dial was passing electricity through the actors' bodies. And they tell them to keep turning that dial and turning that dial as the actor pretends to scream to turn that dial until he finally dies. Proving that the majority of humanity can be executioners pushed to be. Just ordinary people. Not angry people. Not greedy people. Not terrible or violent people. Just purely and simply people. They were tricked to forget their morals for a moment. Just ordinary people simply tricked. How many people have you tricked, Coy? How many have you made hate themselves after you were done with them?
Hey, I'm back.
So, you here to save me?
Babe, you're getting too caught up in the analogies. You never tricked anyone to kill. You tricked them into being greedy, and they got burnt because of it. You never bred greed into these people. If anything, you taught them a lesson against it. We did leave these people, if anything, feeling more in touch with their morals than detached from them.
Cute. Very cute. Forget everything I've said up until now. You know what the worst thing about you and I is? It's simply that we play with people's emotions. You're the worst offender, aren't you? You've only ever used people, Coy. You've never connected with a soul. It's just a imitation of a person that interacts with this world while you sit in there in your cracking little shell, scared and afraid that you did it. It was all your fault. Believe me. It is. You killed her, Coy.
No, you didn't, babe.
I did.
We pushed her, we played her, and we killed her. You used me too, didn't you? You made me believe that you had to seduce her to make it work. but I can't believe you managed to pull a drop on me.
Babe.
And in the end, you killed me too, didn't you? You've been playing us all. You've been playing this whole world, and it's about time you paid. You made her love you. You made her trust you. And for the sake of some cash, you threw it all away. And in the end, you took us all down too.
I loved her, Coy. And I loved you. But I doubt you're ever capable of loving anyone in return. Ugh. You can't fight it anymore. You're evil. You're a cancer in this world that must be wiped out. And you know where you belong.
Hey there, young man. You just don't get it, do you? We're tricksters of this world. We're the fulcrum between order and chaos, reflecting back to the world what it is and what it can be. We don't work in rights and wrongs, as we know. There's only perception, and that can face in any direction. You're not a moralist creature preying off the innocence of this world. If anything, you need to lighten up. You lost the game, that's all. You can't win every con. Besides, we've played this game. And I already won.
So what happens now?
We'll pull that con later. Burn up or fade away. You can't be an old trickster. It's a tragedy of the occupation, I know. We always get to the eulogy of the trickster sooner rather than later. A smart-ass, a questioner of rules, a rebel without a cause can all be charming at a young age, but do those same things as an old man? Good luck getting anyone to sit next to you on the train. But that's not the point, is it?